In this video, you're not only going to strengthen your muscles, but you're also going to strengthen your chi. So go ahead and grab yourself some weights, either some light dumbbells or soup cans. I'll be using my Tai Chi swords, so if you have those, you can use those as well. All right, and then we'll begin with the feet together, or as close as you can, the weights just by the sides. Just taking a few deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out, just letting go of all the worries from the day. Just coming into the present moment, feeling centered. Feel your feet connected with the earth, tall through the spine but soft, alert but relaxed. And then we'll begin by syncing the chi, one sword at a time, starting over here. So as you breathe in, the sword floats up, and as you breathe out, the sword floats down. Other side, breathing in, breathing out. This time, both swords together sync the chi. And then from here, step one foot out to the side, either foot. The swords float up in front. The swords float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, softening down. Riding the wave. Nice and soft. Feeling the sensations. One more time, open the door. This time the swords float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The swords float down by the sides. We call this one flying, like we're soaring through the sky. Really feeling into the body, feeling all the sensations. How mindful can you be? One more time, flying. This time, circle the swords in front as if you're hugging a big tree. And then shift your weight to one side, draw the swords in towards the heart, step out to the corner, and push the mountain. Draw the swords back in. Breathing out. Breathing in, taking as many breaths as you need. One more time. Breathing in. Breathing out. All right, this time the swords cross down low. Then they float up. They open, circling out and around, and then back down low. The princess in the valley. Breathing in as you open. Breathing out. One more time. Opening the shoulders and chest. Nice stretch. And then step the front foot back in. The swords come back in towards the heart. Shift the weight, step out to the other corner, and push. Drawing in, pushing back out, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the push. All right, this time, draw the swords in. They cross down low. Then they float up. They open, circling out and around. Back down low. The princess in the valley. One more time. Opening, circling around. And then step the front foot back in. Hug the tree. And then soften. From here, the swords open up wide. This one here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Then step out to the corner, and as you step out, the bottom sword tosses the moon. The other one floats down. Then circle it back around, parting the wild horse's mane. Taking your time, no rush, nowhere to go. Can you be here now? All right, one more time, parting the horse's mane. All right, this time we'll catch the moon, and then we'll spin the moon and look behind. So gentle rotation, never forcing it, and then coming back to center. So as you spin the moon, the bottom sword comes up, the other one by the waist, gently turning, All right, one more time, riding the tiger. And then parting the horse's mane one more time to the corner. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree right in front. Then open the sword here, scoops under, step in, catch the moon, step out to the other corner, bottom sword floats up, other sword floats down. Parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Once again, taking your time, checking in with your grip. Not too tight, not too loose. One more time. All right, this time we'll catch the moon and then spin the moon. The bottom sword comes up overhead, the other one by the waist as you gently turn and look behind. Then coming back to center, catch the moon, spin the moon, gently look behind or to the side. Once again, just easing in. One more time, ride the tiger. And then parting horse's mane. Step back in, hug the tree, and soften. From here, the swords float all the way over to the side. They drift down, floating up to shoulder height. You can keep them down low if your shoulders need a break. So you can do that at any point during the flow. All right, this time, the sword here scoops down and comes right out in front, just to about eye level, and then back down. Same side, just the arms at first. Sword comes up, the other one by the hip. All right, this time you can lift your leg if you want, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. All right, same side, touching down or lifting up. As always, meeting yourself where you're at. One more time. Breathing. Other side, the swords drift over. And then this one here scoops down, comes right out in front. And then back down. Once again with just the arms. All right, this time you can lift your leg, touching down as needed. The sword right over the knee, and then back down. Breathing. One more time, the rooster stands on one leg. And then circle around, hug the tree, take your time, and then step one foot out to the side, either foot. Then the swords open up wide. They cross down low. Then as you rise up, the swords open overhead and then float all the way out and down. Gathering the energy from the earth, giving it back to the sky above, harmonizing yin and yang, creating balance and harmony in body and mind. All right, one more time. And then reverse direction, circle in front, hug the tree. And then from here, step one foot in a little bit closer. And then the swords open up wide. This one here drops down and drifts over to the other side. Swords switch positions, and then they float across like clouds in the sky. Then the swords switch again. The swords become clouds, connecting with nature, moving with ease, letting go of tension, letting go of stress. Just breathing, feeling the sensations. This time the top sword makes a hook. Bottom sword turns in, the sword comes up and over, and then back around. Single whip. And you can keep going just like that, or if you want this time you can step in and then step out. One more time, single whip. And then release the hook, the sword drifts over, swords become clouds. Stepping in, drift across. Softening the shoulders, softening the neck. This time the top sword makes a hook, bottom sword turns in, draw the sword all the way up and over, and then back around. Just like you're pulling it right out of the sheath. And this time if you want, you can step in, and then step out, single whip. Once more. Then release the hook. Sword drifts over. Letting go. Stepping in, drift across. All right, this time step in as you make a hook. Step out, single whip. Once more. And then reverse direction. Draw the sword across the horizon, circle it down, and then turn, advance forward. Once again, the snake creeps through the grass like a low block and then piercing through. One more time, the snake creeps down. Release the hook. Sword drifts over, letting go. Stepping in, drift across. I was gonna say, don't let go of the sword though, but you can if you want. Being kind to yourself, step in and make a hook. And then step out, single whip. Once more, circle it around. Take your time. And then reverse direction. Sword comes right across the horizon, coming down and through. The snake creeps through the grass. All right, one more time. And then release the hook. Sword drifts over. Letting go. Step in, drift across. Swords become clouds. Letting go of any tension you don't need. Breathing. One more time, drift across. And then this time, the swords turn onto their sides. And then draw the swords right across the horizon. And then switch. Bottom sword comes up, other one comes down, storm clouds. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, drift across. And then release, round out, hug the tree. Soften. Both swords float all the way over to the side, they drift down. Nice gentle sway, side to side. Swords can stay down low, letting go of tension, letting go of stress. Like tall grass in the breeze, swaying side to side. And then come over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Bring it back in, other side, tap the heel. This time, tap the heel, the sword comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, sword comes over the foot. This time, sword over the foot, other sword in front of the waist. play the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, circle it around, tap the heel, swords come right out in front. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, play the pipa. This time, step in, hug the tree, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then once again, both swords float all the way over to the side. They drift down. They float up to shoulder height on the other side. One sword makes an arrow. The other draws the bow, and then softening down. Rising up, release the bow. Circle it around to the other side. The other sword makes an arrow. The other draws the bow, softening down. Very nice. This time you can do it all together. Draw the bow as you soften down, the archer. All right, one more time. Circle it around. This time, hug the tree. Bring it to center. You can step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, this sword drops down. Toss away the other one on top, step in. Both swords together, pushing down and waving in as you soften. Rising up, softening down, breathing in, breathing out. This time, step out to the corner. And as you step out to the corner, the bottom sword brushes past the knee, the top sword comes up and over and down, and circle it around back to the beginning. Brush, knee, and push. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. As long as you're moving, you're still getting all the benefits of Tai Chi, building strength of body and mind. One more time. Brush, knee, and push. And then from here, the bottom sword comes up. Palms face up. Draw the swords in. Circle them out and around. The backs of the hands face each other. Spiral the swords back up. The mama bear gathers her cubs. Circling it around, spiraling the energy, increasing the circulation and blood flow. One more time. And then step the front foot back in. Circle around, hug the tree. And then from here, this sword drops down, toss away, other one on top. Step in, both together, pushing down, waving in as you soften the hips and knees. Rising up, softening down, breathing in, breathing out. This time you can step out to the corner, and as you step out, the bottom sword brushes past the knee, top sword comes up and over and down. And circle it around back to the beginning, weaving it all together. Brush, knee, and push. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, one more time. This time, bottom sword comes up, palms face up. Draw the swords in, circle them out and around. Backs of the hands face each other at first, then spiral the palms back up. Mama bear gathers her cubs. Feeling the air along the arms, almost like you're moving through water. And then step the front foot back in. Circle around, hug the tree. And then from here, the arms open up wide, and the swords cross in front. They float down, drifting side to side, nice gentle sway. All right, one more time, drifting across. And then this time, circle around, hug the tree, and then soften. The arms open up wide. This time, the swords float down. They cross in front of the heart as you step one foot in, coming on the ball of the foot. And then step back out to the side. The swords brush out as well. This time, you can lift your leg, pointing the knee to the corner, touching down as needed. And then from here, you can kick your heel either straight out to the corner or down towards the earth, or anywhere in between. This time, the swords open to the sides as you kick the heel. Coming back in. And once again, you can kick down towards the earth, or you can try kicking a little higher, just seeing where you're at. One more time, the heel kick. Very nice. This time the swords float out to the sides, and then step the other foot in, cross the swords in front of the heart. Step out to the side, the swords float out as well. This time you can lift your leg if you like, pointing it to the corner if that works for you. You can always point it straight ahead, that's easier. This time, kick the heel. Either straight out or towards the earth. As always, meeting yourself where you're at. And then finally, open the swords as you kick the heel. Coming back in. Kicking down towards the earth or a little bit higher is okay. It's okay to wobble as well. One more time, the heel kick. Very nice. This time, circle around, hug the tree. Soften. The arms open up wide. This sword here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the side. As you step out, the bottom sword floats up until it's parallel with the earth. And then circle it back around, warding off. Once again, taking your time, breathing in and breathing out. This time, bottom sword scoops up. The swords float down as you shift back, then circle all the way around again, rolling back. Receiving the energy, going with the flow. One more time. This time we'll toss it away. The swords cross in front, and then shift the weight forward. Slide down, toss away, press. Nice and soft. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. And then from here, the swords separate. Draw them in towards the heart, and push. Breathing in, breathing out one more time, the push. And then from here, sit back and open. Wipe across the horizon, take your time. Step in, catch the moon. Step out to the other side. Bottom sword floats up until it's parallel with the earth. The other one floats down, warding off. Circle it around. Still breathing. One more time. And then the bottom sword scoops under. The swords float down, circling all the way around, rolling back. Very nice. One more time. This time, toss it away. The swords cross in front. Shift the weight forward. Slide down. Toss away. Fold it in. Press. All right, one more time. And then from here, the swords separate. Draw them in towards the heart and push. Pushing the mountain. One more time, the tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. And then from here, sit back and open, wipe across, take your time. We'll do each movement one time. Grasping the bird's tail, step in, And then step out, ward off, roll back, toss away, cross in front, press, release, draw in, and push. Sit back, open, wipe across, other side, grasping the bird's tail. Take your time, step in, step out, ward off. Roll back. Press. And push. From here, sit back, hug the tree, bring it to center, take your time, you can step in. From here, the arms open wide, and then the swords cross in front, they float down. Both swords together, sink the chi. Breathing in, breathing out. Circling it around, feeling the sensations, feel the body, feel the breath. One more time, sink the chi. And then from here, you can place your weights down. Paying attention to that moment when full becomes empty. Going back to center. Taking a moment to just feel into the body. Feel the chi. And then both hands together will sink the chi. Breathing in, the arms float up, gather into the heart. Send the energy down through the body into the earth. Breathe in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. One more time, sink the chi. And then both arms float out to the sides, like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down as you step one foot in, coming on the ball of the foot. The arms float out to the sides like a beautiful bird, the crane. You can keep your toe down or you can lift it. Breathing in. Breathing out. This time the arms can float up and over just as much as you can. And then stepping down. Other side, just the arms at first, the crane. You're soaring through the sky like a beautiful bird, taking in the view. Lifting up if you want this time. And then this time you can reach up and over. And then from here, stepping down, the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand here floats all the way up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Creating focus, clarity, presence, coming into the moment, calming the mind. This time both arms float all the way up and over just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften the hips and knees. Circle in front, gather in the energy, bring it right into the heart. And then back down. One more time, open the heart. Breathing in, breathing out. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart. Press out, sending out loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway like bamboo in the wind. Very gently feeling the gentle rocking motion of the body, just letting the energy move you. Feeling the body breathing don't have to do a thing. Just letting go. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow. Thanks so much for joining me today. Let me know how it felt for you in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.